All right, Coach. So you guys had a lot of stuff going on with Bullis for both the boys and the girls team. I know I'm sure you're going to be doing a debrief over the next couple of days, but just with your initial reaction, how do you feel your team performed at Penn Relays this year?
I feel like our team performed amazing. Phenomenally. I think they fought their guts out. We showed no quit all weekend. That's not what our program is all about. It's not what our school's about. We're resilient. We will fight to the very end. I think you saw that yesterday with the girls, with that second place in the 4x4 and 0.39 away from winning and breaking the national record. They just fought, and it was clean. There was some people who were saying that we did some things that we shouldn't have, but I disagree with that because the Heidel and Coach and I were talking because we're friends. I said, listen, when you're battling that close, some incidental contact happens. That's part of the sport, right? So we celebrated each other, and whoever doesn't feel like our kids or their kids did a great job. We just disagree. As far as the boys are concerned, we saw that this morning. We had our runner got tripped up. Unfortunately, it happened twice. I don't think I've ever seen that in one day. But our runner got tripped up, fell to the ground, lost the stick, picked up the stick, and still ran 52 seconds, which is amazing, which got the team back into the race. And that wound up enabling the other runners to be able to come and do their thing, and gave Quincy the stick where he had to do something very special, and he did. And it just shows the resilience of our kids. I couldn't be more proud of them because they're tough. They're also very smart. They're straight A students, and they're very great people. They're kind character people, so I couldn't be more proud.
And so we had a little controversy with the 4x4 with some tripping and falling. I know there were some protests that was going on amongst some schools. Could you shine any insight on what it was that you all saw that might have potentially changed things up and what that ended up being?
Yeah, so what happened is, there are 5 teams coming in. It was very close. One of the runners, and it was hard for me to see because I'm on info, I couldn't really see what was going on. But apparently one of the runners from one of the other teams, the incoming runner, tripped and caused his runner, the outgoing runner, to fall to the ground. And then he fell right in front of our runner, and our runner fell over him. We felt like our guy didn't have any space to run, which he didn't. So if the guy's at your feet and you're running, there's nowhere to go. So that was a problem. But again, our kid, who was a freshman, by the way, got up and ran his heart out. There was another protest that happened from another team, and all I heard, I don't know about that specifically, all I heard was, there was some pushing. There's a lot going on. But look, it's sport. Nobody's crying. Nobody's sad. Don't feel sorry for us. We're going to be resilient. We'll be back here. It lights a fire under us, and we've got 364 days to get it right. And you better believe we will.
And so the high school national record for the girls went down. That high school boys national record's been around since 1985 at 309. Like, what's it going to take? 307. Sorry, 307. What's it going to take to be able to get that and be able to etch some names in history with Bullis?
Well, we felt like that was going down today. We did, and because again, our leadoff leg ran phenomenal. We said, look, if we have the lead, some big things are going to happen. Unfortunately, it didn't. And again, hats off to the winners, to KC and to Excelsior who's in second. We believe that on our best day, we can compete with anybody in the world. But they won today, so hats off. As far as the national record on the boys' side, we believe it's coming soon. It's coming soon, and it may not be us. There are other great teams out there all over the country. But like you said, 1985 is a long time. 307.40, Hawthorne High School. You can probably tell I know a little bit about it. I've seen it once or twice. We believe that this team here is special on the boys and the girls side. And I can't stress enough how hard it is to do that from their perspective. We have so many kids that are talented and that are top national level performers, and how they get along and they coexist, and then we don't have any infighting, we don't have any whenever one goes down, the other steps up. We don't have any, I should be on, then you should be on. There's none of that at our school because we're all in it together. So as far as the national record is concerned, it could happen this year. It could happen next week. We're planning on running it back at the Puma meet. We already talked to Jamaica College is supposed to be there. Excelsior is supposed to be there. McNamara from Maryland is supposed to be there. So we're already planning on running it back and seeing what can happen with a clear lane, a clear pathway for everybody. It wasn't just us. It happened to like 4 or 5 runners. But again, that's sport. You're battling. I'm not going to be one that complains about it one bit. I'm just going to say we're never going to quit. We're never going to stop. You'll never see us out of the fight.
Last one for you. We talked to a lot of the members of the team about just like that Bullis culture of how you guys have had top level athletes coming out year after year after year. Is there anything you can speak to about what that culture means to you and how you continue to produce top level athletes and top level students?
It means everything. We don't make any apologies that we want great students and great people, because we believe that great students and great people will do great things. They'll work hard in the classroom when things are difficult. They'll work hard on things relationally, making sure they do the right things and treat people the right way. Those things translate to the track. Larry Bird, I think, said, if you don't do your math homework, you're not going to make free throws. So we believe the same thing, and we're not a big team. We're not a deep team. I think we carry maybe 10 or 11 boys and maybe 19 girls. But though that group, that culture, there's a synergy there, and we're all on the same page. It's we before me for everybody, and it's been that way since I've been here, all through the greats who have run and who have done some amazing things. And it continues today, not because of me and our staff, but because of our kids and the type of families that they come from. And I'm proud and honored to be a part of it.
Thank you, Coach.
No problem.